My name is Glenda Yearwood. I'm the Study Support Coordinator, stroke out of school hours learning coordinator for the London Borough of Redbridge. Over the last 4 years we've had some new opportunities fund money that we've been supporting the schools to develop out of school hours learning. Recently Usha and Farnham Green have developed this partnership to deliver this Healing Feeling programme. So far it's been very successful as a pilot project.
I'm Usha Chudasamba. I've been a primary school teacher since 1997, and at the moment I'm working for the psychology department at the London Borough of Redbridge. I am running the behaviour and attendance projects in a couple of schools where I work with small groups of children which are being targeted by schools who have social, emotional and behavioural issues. It could be anything from ADHD to someone who's really shy or victims of bullying, and I work with their parents, teaching them parenting skills. So how did the Healing Feeling start? July 2004 I went on a course myself to help me. That was basically about positive thinking, and from that I realised that I can adapt some of those philosophies for children. And that's how this programme has come about. In September 2004 I was doing one-to-one work with certain children, and I was also working in small groups with children using these philosophies that I was using myself, and noticed that children's behaviour started to improve, their attitude towards work started to improve, their concentration levels improved. I mean, this is the feedback I was getting from the teachers. The biggest benefit is that there is a better relationship between the children and their parents. And now I've got a workshop developed which is now being used in one particular school, and there are 3 other schools who are now interested in running this at their schools. There is a general public awareness about the need to tackle the issue of children's behaviour problems and much needed parenting skills, and the issue of child mental health and behaviour problems also acknowledged by government, and the DFES have highlighted this issue in their recent paper Every Child Matters, which focuses on protecting vulnerable children. And there are 5 outcomes that are key to well-being in childhood and adulthood. And they are to be healthy, to stay safe, enjoy and achieve, make a positive contribution, and achieve economic well-being. Now this programme touches on all of those. Now it can be run as an after-school project, or it can be run on a one-to-one basis with, children that are really challenging, or in small groups as a social skills group. It helps to tackle some of these issues by empowering the children through the activities and the exercises, and by practicing the skills learned. Children benefit greatly. The whole programme takes them through certain stages, becoming aware of their thoughts and their emotions in the first place. And from that, they're not just dealing with themselves, they're dealing with their immediate relationships, like their friends and family. And then we move further out and look at the environment and also globally. Right at the beginning we set certain conditions which they all follow. We always start our sessions with a circle time. It gives the children a chance to discuss matters that affects them at their own level and understanding of right and wrong, and their own sense of justice with a group that respects their thoughts and their ideas. They can talk with confidence, and that in itself helps them with their self-confidence and self-esteem. During the session, one of the ways that we released some of our emotions was using bubbles, and that was on our theme about fears. We discussed the fight and flight response theory and the effects of that in our brain. See, fear is something that comes from not knowing the outcome of a situation. It's something that's going to be in the future. And what we did was we used creative imagination to lessen the worries about something that we got no control over. And that's how the bubbles help. They visualized their fears within the bubble and then watching it float and burst, so that what happens there is they're reduced from the worry. We made stress balls to illustrate one safe way of expressing our anger. We discussed where anger stems from. We had a big discussion about it, how it affects our body, how it affects our mind, and how we can control that feeling. Mirror work is actually something very simple, but it's so powerful. It's a powerful exercise that sets in motion our positive and creative thoughts by looking straight into the eyes. When a child is very young and gets told off, usually the mother gets down to the level, looks straight in the child's eyes and tells them off with a finger probably pointing, and that kind of image stays with the child forever. The child looks straight into their eyes, changing their negative thoughts into positive ones to increase their self-esteem, and they do this by looking straight into the mirror. They're actually telling their subconscious mind to change their negative thinking into positive, and this the children's thoughts of self-image then changes. We also use a lot of creative imagination in this program. Before we begin, I usually teach the children the basic breathing techniques and how important it is to have their posture correct. It allows them to travel in their imaginations where they're able to explore their good feelings, because they really get in touch with their good feelings, and work out answers, because answers are within them, and they work out the answers to problems in their own way, which is specific to them. Creative imagination also helps to enhance the children's speaking and listening skills, because after doing it, they actually describe where they've been and what they've seen. And I found that even children who have previously been considered as special needs have used vocabulary that was beyond their normal capability. And this then has transferred into their creative talents and their writing skills. As well as a teacher, I also am a reflexologist and an Indian head massage therapist. And what I do within the group is I teach very simple massage strokes to the children, and this is only done with parental permission, of course. And what happens is it's something that the children do for each other. It's a child-to-child massage, and before they start, they ask each other's permission. And then they say thank you at the end, and it's been proven that even 10 minutes of these simple massage strokes helps them to calm each other. And basically all we do is work only on the back, the shoulders and the head. If it's done over a period of time, the research has shown that bullying decreases, stress and violence decreases, and children look forward to their relaxing massage.
From my experience of going along to seeing these workshops, I can see that the young people, the children, have really been enjoying these activities, and they get a lot out of it, and they get a sense of purpose and a sense of achievement, because the benefits are there and then, and they come back the next week and they reflect on what they've done the week before. It fits in very nicely with the government agenda at the moment, Every Child Matters agenda. In terms of the extended schools, there's lots of opportunities for this kind of activity to be incorporated in the 8 to 6 agenda.